Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Inferno tie-in into the Secret Wars crossover. It came out in 2015. This was written by Dennis Hopeless, just like the House story, and illustrated by Javier Garron. And I was really hoping that they didn't screw up this particular story because Inferno is one of my favorite X-Men crossovers. First comes Ages of Apocalypse, which the Secret Wars tie-in with Ages of Apocalypse really sucked. I didn't like it at all. And in this case, they did a pretty good job. I liked it. The story revolves around Colossus and his really messed up relationship with his sister and how selfish Colossus can be, really. And that his selfishness is so great that it becomes actually a liability for the X-Men. So the whole premise of the story is the X-Men fail in stopping Inferno when it took place in this part of Battleworld. So the city, that part of Battleworld is actually divided. Part of it belongs to the demons. Another part, we have the X-Men who have created this mystical barrier trying to stop the advancements of the demons. And they control that part of Battleworld. And the X-Men are like sort of like the police there and to try to keep the peace. And so here we get the beginning of the story. Nastir breaks Cyclops' back, curses poor Colossus' arm, captures Magic. Magic gives in to her evil side. She becomes the Dark Child, and we cut to like I don't know how many years, like 5, 6, 10 years later. We have Colossus living with Domino. His arm is all jacked up, and the police patrolling the city, trying to keep the peace. We get to see this part of Marvel Universe, how they create this mystical wall. And here we have Cyclops in his Charles Xavier flying chair. But the whole premise, the beginning of the story happens is that Colossus, once a year, takes the next team into the Limbo side and try to capture and bring Magic back, cure of her evil. And it's really good because Cyclops tells Colossus, like, we can't let you do that anymore because every time you go, we lose an X-Men. Your obsession with your sister is just becoming a liability, as I said previously. Just let it go. She's evil as fuck. You're not going to bring her back. You're not going to be able to save her. And there's a group of volunteers that decide to go with Colossus anyways because he's going to go in. So he goes in with Domino, Nightcrawler, and Boom Boom. And obviously, right from the moment they arrive, they're received by a horde of demons. Things go really, really south very fast. Boom Boom seemingly gets killed. Nightcrawler gets captured by Magic. And Colossus and Domino are confronted by the Goblin Queen and the Goblin King, who's Havoc. So what happens in the story after this is the Goblin Queen like takes Colossus to this arena where all the goblins battle over the secret prize, and we get to see Colossus's cursed arm. He really lets loose, starts killing demons left and right, and the prize is actually Magic's soul sword. Like during this whole situation of Inferno, Magic became so powerful she neglected one of her main sources of power, the Soul Sword. So Colossus, in a really awesome way, it becomes the new bearer of the sword, and it looks really cool. Colossus having that sword. So Colossus sort of forges an alliance with the Goblin Queen to take down Magic once and for all. He's going to try to save his sister, while Magic decides to change poor Nightcrawler into this demon dragon thing that looks totally awesome. So Goblin Queen and her forces with Colossus attack and try to take over Magic's tower, where is her seat of her power. But when they get there, they realize she's not there because what Magic did is go to the X-Men side of the realm of Battleworld and she starts an attack with Nightcrawler. And she just starts killing X-Men left and right. And with her goblin army and the whole 9 yards, like things go from bad to worse. And basically things go to hell. And for the X-Men, they fall, and the whole other side of this part of Battle World just falls to Magic's forces. So here we see the demons are overrunning everything, and here's where the story. This is a really good reference to the original story, because when the demons take over New York City, like everything starts to transform into these weird cartoonish type of demons, and that's one of the things that I really liked about the Inferno. Not only the story was really good, but like they had this whole demon situation gave artists a lot of liberty in doing some really crazy and interesting stuff. Magic gets confronted by Doctor Strange. He arrives. He's the sheriff of Battleworld. He arrives with two Thors, and like Doctor Strange tells him, like it tells Magic's like, look, you can become the new Baron and take control of this part of Battleworld. We don't care, but just don't let this spill over. Keep it in your realm. We're gonna accept whoever it takes over, but just don't let things get out of hand. Where Colossus actually catches up with the rest of the X-Men, and like Cyclops just blasts him with his optic beam at full force and tells Colossus, you fuck, you self a piece of shit. Your obsession with your sister led to the fall of the X-Men. A ton of your friends died. It's all of your fault. This realm has gone to hell. I'm not the Baron. I'm not the warlord of this part of Battleworld, because he was actually the Baron, the head honcho of this part of Battleworld. Like, I lost my power, you piece of shit. You have to fix this whole situation. And amongst this whole mess of, we have the Goblin Queen, the X-Men, Colossus, Magic, Mr. Sinister pops up, makes things even worse. At the end of the story, we have this final showdown between Colossus and Magic, which, like, it sums up very well their messed up relationship, and that Colossus just doesn't want to give up on her. Like, you have a good side, come on, you can defeat the evil, and Magic tries to take advantage of the goodness in Colossus' heart. And at the end of the story, Colossus has no other option but to kill his own sister. And Goblin Queen arrives, absorbs all that evil magic just spewing out of Magic's corpse. She absorbs it. She becomes an uber powerful Goblin Queen, and actually becomes the Baron, the warlord of this part of Battleworld. So, hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time. Bye.